War movies in 2025 aren't just about explosions anymore. They're about survival, fear, and the cost of staying human. Every film on this list pushes its characters into moments where one decision can change everything. You'll feel the tension, the sacrifice, and the emotional weight behind every battle. Make sure you watch till the end, because the final entries might surprise you the most. And if you love powerful movie recommendations like this, don't forget to subscribe. 1. Counter-Strike. 2025, Netflix. Counter-Strike drops you into one of 2025's most relentless combat movies. Following a Mexican army unit facing cartel violence that escalates into full-blown warfare, Captain Armando Guerrero and his squad are forced into deadly ambushes that test their courage, loyalty, and morality at every turn. Every firefight is visceral, every decision potentially fatal, and the tension never lets up. The movie blends intense tactical action with deeply personal stories of loss and brotherhood. You'll feel the weight of every life lost and every choice made under fire. The camaraderie between soldiers makes each death hit even harder. What makes this film unforgettable is its raw depiction of combat without glamorization. By the end, you're left breathless, shaken, and emotionally invested. 2. 120 Bahadur. 2025, on Prime Video, 120 Bahadur brings the historic Battle of Razangla to life with breathtaking heroism and sacrifice. Major Shaitan Singh Bhatti and his 120 brave soldiers of Charlie Company face overwhelming odds in freezing Himalayan conditions. Every scene highlights courage, brotherhood, and the cost of standing firm against a superior force. The film balances epic action sequences with quiet moments of fear, hope, and determination. You'll feel the harsh environment, the pain of loss, and the pride of courage in every shot. The cinematography captures the battle's scale and intensity in a way that makes you feel on the front line. The emotional weight of the story lingers long after the battle ends. This is a tribute to bravery and sacrifice that will leave viewers both inspired and teary-eyed. 3. A House of Dynamite. 2025. Showing on Netflix, A House of Dynamite is a high-stakes nuclear thriller that traps you in the tension of global warfare. A missile is headed for U.S. soil, and only a small team of operatives can stop it. Racing against time in a countdown that never relents, political intrigue, personal sacrifice, and life-or-death choices dominate every scene. The film blends tense decision-making with emotional turmoil, showing how war impacts both the battlefield and the people behind it. Every second builds suspense, forcing the audience to feel the impossible pressure on the characters. The moral dilemmas add depth, making you question what you would do in the same situation. By the finale, the emotional exhaustion is palpable, leaving you breathless. This is not just a war film, it's a masterclass in suspense and human endurance. 4. Warfare. 2025. Showing on Prime Video. Warfare takes you to modern combat zones with raw intensity, focusing on soldiers caught in the middle of Iraq's harshest conflicts. The story follows a squad navigating insurgent attacks, ambushes, and the blurred lines between friend and foe. Every firefight feels chaotic and unpredictable, capturing the true fear of frontline warfare. Beyond action, the film explores trauma, loyalty, and the emotional toll of modern combat. Characters are pushed past exhaustion and grief, making their courage feel real and relatable. Every death and victory carries emotional weight, making the audience invested in each character. Warfare shows that survival is never guaranteed, and heroism comes at a price. By the end, viewers are left both exhilarated and emotionally drained. This film proves that 2025 war cinema can be both thrilling and deeply moving. 5. Tehran. 2025. On Netflix, Tehran is a geopolitical war thriller where espionage and combat collide with high stakes and relentless tension. Rajiv, a skilled agent betrayed by his own government, must survive against hostile intelligence forces while navigating dangerous urban warfare. Every mission tests his wits, courage, and loyalty under the constant threat of death. The city becomes a battlefield full of traps, ambushes, and moral dilemmas. The emotional stakes are as high as the physical ones. Friends can become enemies in an instant. Each choice carries consequences that ripple far beyond the immediate moment. Cinematic action sequences keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The story blends strategy, suspense, and human vulnerability seamlessly. By the end, Tehran leaves you questioning trust, sacrifice, and the true cost of war. 6. Exterritorial. 2025, showing on Netflix. Exterritorial is an intense action war thriller that follows a former soldier drawn back into a global conflict. Betrayal, covert operations, and unexpected alliances dominate every scene, leaving viewers constantly guessing. Every firefight and strategy session is executed with tension that never lets up. Characters are haunted by past mistakes while facing immediate threats, creating a perfect blend of action and emotional stakes. The film's pacing is relentless, balancing explosive sequences with quiet, heart-wrenching moments. Every character's choice carries personal and global consequences. You feel the desperation, fear, and courage of soldiers on the edge. By the end, viewers are left exhilarated, emotional, and fully immersed in the story. 7. SISU, Road to Revenge. 2025. SISU, Road to Revenge combines war, action, and personal vendetta in a relentless 2025 release. The story follows a soldier navigating post-war chaos while seeking justice for his fallen comrades. Every battle is intense, strategic, and emotionally charged. Beyond physical combat, the film explores loyalty, trauma, and the cost of revenge. Characters are pushed to their limits, both mentally and physically. Explosions, chases, and firefights keep viewers on the edge of their seats. The cinematography captures harsh landscapes and intimate human moments alike. Sacrifice and bravery are central themes, making every loss feel deeply personal. By the finale, you're left breathless, emotionally drained, and reflecting on the human cost of war. 8. Beast of War. 2025, Beast of War throws soldiers into a nightmare, where war is no longer the only enemy. The ocean is. After a military operation goes wrong, a group of fighters find themselves trapped at sea, hunted by deadly sharks circling below. Survival becomes a brutal fight against both nature and the aftermath of war. Every moment on the water is filled with panic, pain, and impossible choices. The sharks are relentless, turning the ocean into a living battlefield. Fear builds with every splash and every drop of blood in the water. The film mixes military tension with pure survival horror, making every second unbearable. By the end, Beast of War proves that sometimes the most terrifying enemy isn't human at all. 9. Bodyguard of Lies. 2025, Bodyguard of Lies is a war documentary drama hybrid exploring Afghanistan conflicts with a cinematic, emotional edge. Soldiers, civilians, and leaders are shown navigating impossible choices in a war with no clear end. Every scene depicts moral dilemmas, loyalty tests, and the devastating human cost of combat. The film balances real footage with dramatic reenactments to heighten tension and empathy. You feel both the courage and fear of everyone involved. The storytelling ensures every choice and sacrifice resonates with viewers. By the end, it leaves you reflective, moved, and emotionally drained. This isn't just a war film, it's a study of human resilience in impossible circumstances. 10. War 2, 2025, showing on Netflix. War 2 continues the global spy war saga with high-octane action and heart-wrenching stakes. Hrithik Roshan and Junior NTR face betrayal, moral dilemmas, and explosive combat as global threats rise. Every mission blends tactical strategy with intense hand-to-hand and battlefield sequences. Characters are emotionally scarred by previous conflicts, giving weight to every choice. The cinematography emphasizes both massive action and intimate emotional moments. Loyalty, love, and survival are constantly tested under extreme pressure. Explosions and close-quarter combat are paired with human vulnerability. By the end, viewers are left thrilled, exhausted, and deeply invested in the story. WAR 2 proves that war films in 2025 can combine blockbuster spectacle with real emotional depth. If you made it this far, you've already survived more than most characters did. These movies prove that war doesn't end when the fighting stops. It stays inside you. Some of these stories will haunt you, days after the screen goes black. If even one of these films shook you, then this list did its job. Subscribe now, because the next list might hurt even more.